Hello again, hope everyone is doing well. Today's video is going to be a bit of a collection update video, and I didn't really plan on doing an update video anytime soon because I did my last one about 5 months ago, but I'm actually going overseas for a few months and a few days, so this is really the last opportunity I have to personally look at my collection and for the channel to kind of update it for the end of 2021. And I've said it in my previous collection video, but I think it's really cool to be able to look back at these videos and look at the cards I might have had and how they've aged, both in significance and also price-wise, and how the price has changed. I might look back in 10 years and be really surprised that certain cards have boomed and certain cards have kind of fallen off the map. So last video I started with the lower end cards. This video I think I'll get straight into it from higher end and go higher end to lower end. The first one to look at is the Nat 5 Platinum Draft Pick. This is 2010 Select Prestige, same release as the Dusty rookie release. This is one of my favorite cards. This is 5's only rookie card. He doesn't have any base or any inserts other than this one of that year. It's numbered out of 200. It doesn't have the how many it's numbered on right here, but it is numbered out of 200. So it's very rare, and being his only rookie card, it's super significant in my eyes. Sorry about the glare on the card. I think I also go through what I paid for these cards and also the current market prices, just to give it a bit of an idea for people who may not know these cards. This card, I bought it for $200, and I think the current market price is probably still around $200. I only bought it a few months ago, so hasn't really gone up or down. I think long term this has huge potential though. Okay, the next card is this Paddy Dangerfield Platinum Draft Pick signature. This is from 2008 Classic. This is his best rookie signature. So this one is numbered 35 out of 100, which people may realise that's a bit of extra significance, seeing as that's his Geelong jumper number. So this is probably the crown jewel of my collection, I think personally, just because it's his best card in my eyes, and also the best copy of his best card being his most relevant jumper number. I think in history, the Geelong jumper number will be more important than his Crows jumper number, which I think was 32. But this is quite a huge card, and I bought this in 2017, I think, 2016, 2017 for $300. Conservatively, I think it'd be worth $500 now, maybe give or take. Next one is another Paddy Dangerfield Platinum Draft Pick signature. This one is exactly the same as the last one, but number 94. This is a recent pickup from the video I made. This was at the card show, the Adelaide card show. So I bought this and the gold sig, which will be coming up, as a bundle deal for $300. So this one was about $220 if you split up the prices. And for this one, not being his jumper number, I'd say realistic price of this at the moment would be $300, maybe anywhere from $250 to $350 is kind of the range which I'd be going for. I think $220 was a good price for now, and once again, I think it has big growth potential in the future. So the next two, I'll do them at the same time because they're the same card, but that's the Paddy Danfield Gold Draft Pick signature. Obviously the same release, 2008 Classic, but this one's numbered out of 400 instead of 100, so it's a slightly less rare parallel out of the two. So no special numbers for these either, number 287 and number 193. I think this is a good card to have in the collection, but it doesn't have as much growth potential as the Platinums. I'd say great rule of thumb in general is to buy the best card of a player because that has the best chance of going up. And price wise, I paid $74 for one of them shipped, and the other one was about $80, so about $75 each roughly. The next one is this Buddy Franklin Platinum Draft die cut from 2005 Dynasty. This is his rookie release, same release as his draft pick signature, which I don't have, which I'm really looking for. And this is just a classic card. Lance Franklin, I think he's just a must-have coming up to his 1,000 goal game, and even well beyond that. In years to come, he'll be known as one of the top players of all time, I think, and certainly one of the top forwards of all time. Just an absolute game breaker and probably the most valuable player of the 2000s, just due to his versatility and just his dominance in the forward line. Haven't seen a forward like him in the last 20 years, and we probably won't in the next 50 years or so as well. Okay, next card on the line is Chris Judd Gold Draft Pick signature. This one is numbered out of 225 from 2002 SPX. So there is there's two versions of this card. One is the silver one and one is the gold one. The gold one is rarer, and I feel like some people get mixed up between the two sometimes, and sometimes they go for similar prices because of that, but this one should be much more expensive and have a much greater margin than it does currently. There's not a huge difference between the two versions, just this part's in gold in this one and the other one is in silver. So I missed the price on the body, I just realised, but I paid $160, I believe, for this one last year, and this is probably a $300 card at the moment. Now the Judd I paid $200, and it's probably a $200 to $250 card. On a great day you could probably get $300, but I think it's comfortably a $250 card at the moment. Next card is this Nick Riewoldt draft pick signature. I feel like I've showed this card a lot on the channel, and I think I have, but it's a classic, and it's a bit of a cheaper one for a Legends draft pick signature. I paid $80 for it. It's probably worth around that now, maybe worth $100, but this one's out of $770 from the 2001 select release, and it's not individually numbered, but it's a classic card. Very happy to have it in my collection. And the last two of the one-touched cards are these two Matthew Pavlich draft pick signatures. I think I've said draft pick signature 1,000 times in this video already. But yeah, these are once again classic cards of a top player. I've gone through them in a recent video, so I recommend checking that one out. I paid on average $110, I think, for the two of them, or $110 each, that is. And they're probably worth around that now. If I try to flip them right now, I'd probably actually get a bit less than that, maybe $80 to $100. But I didn't buy them to flip. I bought them to hold for a long time. So that's really all my higher end cards. That's my higher end collection. I think it's worth mentioning now what I think I'm missing, and I think there's three major cards that I'm missing. One being the Dustin Martin draft pick signature. I think that's just a must-have for this kind of collection, and I've really missed the boat previously, but I can't let that get to me. I want to wait till it goes down to maybe $800. If it goes down to $800, and then pick it up then. But that's one I really want for this collection. The other one is the Lance Franklin draft pick signature from 2005 Dynasty, and the other one is Bontempelli's gold Future Force Sig out of 40. Those are the three ones I really want to chase. There's a couple more that I would like, but I don't need. That's like the Hodge gold draft pick signature, the Pendlebury signature, and yeah, maybe a couple more here and there, but that's pretty much it. So now going into the lower end cards in my collection. Let's try and flip through these a bit faster, but this one was a huge mistake by me, because I thought this is the 2017 AFLW release. It was the first set of AFLW cards released, and for some reason I thought Erin Phillips was in here, because she did play for the Crows that year and she was obviously their best player, so I don't know why she wasn't in there, but she wasn't. I thought that would be Erin Phillips's rookie card, the best AFLW player in history at the moment, and I thought I'd grade that one and keep it for my collection, but she wasn't actually in the set, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this, probably just hold it. Next one, Paddy Dangerfield rookie. This one's unnumbered from 2008 Classic. We've got the Cyril Rioli rookie, unnumbered, 2008 Classic as well. These two I got really cheap. I got the Dange for like 16 and the Cyril for about 20, I think. They're both probably $20 to $30 cards. The Hearn also got quite cheap. This is his rookie card. He's probably going to retire either this year or the next. West Coast legend, and I got it quite cheap once again, probably about $16. This one actually is numbered. This is the year that it is numbered. 235 out of 850. Great looking card. I would probably grade it, but it does have quite a bit of edge wear, so it's not even worth putting in a holder, in my opinion. It's not worth much more than what I bought it for, by the way. These two are the two Albert cards which I didn't think were good enough to send off to CGA. That's because they have a few surface issues. Probably won't be able to see it, but the actual edges and the corners themselves are pretty good, but they just have a few marks on the surface, and you can kind of see the white speckles there. And I'm big on surface personally. I'd rather a bit of edge wear and then a real clean surface. So yeah, it didn't really interest me too much. I'll probably just sell these on eBay at some point, or maybe just keep them raw. It's good to have a couple raw copies once in a while. I got these part of the bulk purchase for $9. They're probably worth about $20 raw. The Petrarcas, I actually have done pretty well on these cards. I made a video. I bought them for $1 a pop, I think, probably about 6-8 months ago now. Bought 8 of them, and I've sold 5 of them on eBay over the past few months after Melbourne won the premiership, and yeah, got pretty good return. Then probably made $10 each on the cards, so made a cool $50, which I chucked straight back into footy cards. And it's nice to have those small wins that you can reinvest. And I've still got a few in here. I really like this card. I wish these cards were in perfect condition, because once again, this would be a card that I'd like to grade. This card, Paddy Cripps, All Australian, paid $9.50 for this one. I think definitely overs for the card, but I'm still happy to have it in my collection until I get the draft pick signature, which may be a bit easier. If Walsh keeps going up and Cripps keeps going down, I might be able to pick it up cheap next year. But yeah, this isn't probably worth anything more than $10 or so. And these are the 2 redemption cards I got with the Pavlich, so nothing too specky there. Onto the graded cards, and most of these you would have seen before as well. They're mostly the Dustin Martins. Sold a bunch of them online. Even since the update video, I've sold probably 4 or 5 since then. So, but I've still got 11 copies of the 9s, I think. Definitely not in no rush to sell them. Like I said, I'm going overseas, so I've actually pulled them off eBay. I'm just going to be holding them for the time being and seeing what happens. But yeah, 8.5, that's the one I'm going to give away. Hopefully, if I ever reach 140 subscribers, but one day I'll be giving this card away. And the other 9s I'll be holding. And yeah, that's the Ablett 9.5, which I actually got reholstered because they put 2 R's on the Gary. So I did make a note on the new submission to definitely make it 1 R on the Gary, but it looks really nice in the holder. And CJ are also getting new labels, so I'll be doing another video on that. This video is probably going quite slow. I apologise for that, but like I said, this is more than anything, this is a bit of a history kind of video to look back on and see what cards did well and what cards kind of fell off. So we'll see about that in the future. This is the 10 Dustin Martin. This is a real long-term hold for me. I think I probably should have kept another 1 or 2 of these. I'm happy definitely selling a few, but probably should have kept another 1 of these. I really like having the pristine 10 in that card, and the rest of these are just all 9s. It's kind of my bulk graded stuff I have left over. So that's my full single card collection. I also have a very small sealed collection with 1 case of 2013 Future Force, which has been doing really well. It's actually been growing probably percentage-wise more than lots of the other cards I have in my collection, and that's just because Future Force has gained a lot of traction in the market, and also that Bontempelli gold signature is becoming really popular. So I bought that for $8.50. Realistically, I could probably sell it for about $1,500 now, maybe give or take a few $100, but that's kind of the ballpark estimate. And the other sealed stuff I have are those 2 boxes of 2010 Select Prestige, which once again has been performing really well. And when I made the videos before saying that it was the best set the Select ever produced, I should have taken my own advice and invested a bit more heavily into it. But you never know, it could have crashed at that point, so you can't live with too many regrets. But that's my full collection as of today. What is it, the 24th of November? And I hope you enjoy the video, and I will be attempting to make some videos while I'm overseas. I mean, there's no reason I can't. I probably have actually more time in my hands than I do here, so we'll see what happens. But either way, I'll see you next time, and have a good one. Cheers.